invented and stuff, but I didn't own the, it's all a bunch of legal stuff, but I didn't own the copyright and the trademark. Right. So when I went to work for WCW, I had to leave that behind. But just between me and you, the paychecks always said Scott Hall.
Fair enough. Excellent. Okay, back to the phones. Who's on line? Is it line 1? Hello.
Hi, it's Adam from Chichester.
Hello there, Adam. What's your question for Scott?
How do you feel about WCW after leaving WWF?
I had a very successful time in the WWF. Vince McMahon paid me well. I enjoyed it. I got to come to Europe and Germany and UK a lot more often, which I enjoyed. But I left for less work and more money. I mean, if you make a lot of money and you never get to spend it, all it is paper. So
absolutely,
that was my reason. Just less work and more money.
Excellent. Okay, thanks very much for your question, Joseph. Where's Joseph? There you are. Hello. What's your question?
Are you scared of anything? Because wrestlers look like this. Wrestlers don't look like they're scared.
Are you scared of anything?
Am I scared? I get scared all the time. I pray every time before I go to the ring that I don't get hurt even accidentally. You know, I pray every night before I go to the ring that nobody gets hurt. You know, but it's that good kind of, you know, like sometimes when you do something, it's that good kind of fear that anxiety gets me excited before I go out. I'm not really scared. I'm more like excited, but like I still pray every time.
So like a real adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, back to the phones. Thank you. Line 2. Who's on line 2?
Sometimes I got to take a nervous pee.
Hello, who's on line 2?
It's Dominic.
Dominic, hello. What's your question?
How do you finish a move without hurting yourself and your opponent?
Oh.
I didn't hear.
How do you do your moves without really hurting yourself or your opponent? I mean, how do you save yourself from injury when you're doing all these moves?
Well, ideally, you're working with somebody who has some skill and some ability, and hopefully you do too. And well, you know, you train before you start actually wrestling on tours, and you're trained to land flat and properly. You know, ideally. And the cardinal rule in our business is that you should sacrifice your own body before you would ever risk hurting your opponent.
Right.
So that's kind of the cardinal rule. You put yourself at risk before you would ever hurt the other guy.
Brilliant. Actually, Scott, could you say happy birthday to Dominic on the phone? It's his birthday next week, is it, Dominic?
Yeah.
It is. Can you say happy birthday?
How old are you, Dominic?
I'm 11.
Well, happy birthday, buddy.
Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you very much for your call, Dominic.
Calling, man.
Thank you. Okay, straight back to the studio. Beth has a question just there.
Have you ever injured yourself whilst wrestling?
I had an elbow surgery one time and one time knee surgery, but I've really been blessed and lucky, nothing real bad. Don't try to jinx me either.
Excellent. Okay, fair enough. Back to the phones now. Who's on line 3 this morning? Good morning.
Hello, it's Krista from Blackpool.
Hello there. What's your question?
Who's been your toughest opponent so far?
Oh, toughest opponent so far. Who's been the...
I've had a lot of fun wrestling a lot of guys. I know a lot of times here in the UK, I had some really tough and exciting matches against a guy called Shawn Michaels.
Right.
And I've actually wrestled against a guy who's my partner now, Kevin Nash. I've wrestled him. I've wrestled the Giant. I've wrestled Little Rey Mysterio. I mean, almost everybody in WCW is pretty darn good.
Excellent. Well, you're going to be back in the UK, aren't you, in March? You're going to be doing a tour?
Yeah, in fact, we're coming for like a weekend party. It's going to be, I think, the 10th, 11th, and 12th, and everybody I talk to is begging to be on the tour.
Excellent.
You know, so we're planning on having a lot of fun.
Fantastic. Well, we have run out of time. Please give it up for the one and only Scott Hall.
He is wearing a ribbon.
I told you that's a ribbon, isn't it?
For a man, that's all right. Good man. Now listen.
What now? What?
Let's say good morning to my showbiz EastEnder type mates. It's Natalie Cassidy and Jack Ryder. Hello. Someone who's got a #1 on her hands, I reckon, with Northern Star. It's Mel C. And from the world of world champion wrestling, he's a big fella. It's Scott Hall. And wrestling with the guests on the videos, it's Emma Ledden. Hello.
Thank you, Mitch. Yes, welcome to Hit, Miss, and maybe the place that decides the tops from the flops. We've got 3 more videos, but before we get down to the serious business of reviewing, we do, of course, have to find out who is going to become the owner of our... What are you doing? The owner of our video Afghan. As you know, it is the A to Z of pop. We're on to I. Mitch?
Yes.
They're off already and we
They're
haven't even
off, aren't
started.
they?
I don't even know what to do.
I'll come and sort them out.
It
I'll
is
come out from my
high
cupboard.
for ingenious videos. Guys, take a look.
Okay,
Who needs to
ingenious and innovative.
All right, pens down, pens down, pens down, pens down.
This always happens on the show.
Well, you need to be quicker.
See, 'cause
She
I've got
told
to
you.
win. I've got to win. I'm very competitive.
Well,
the
we'll-
Spice Girls will tell you.
You are very competitive.
I am, but they don't give you enough time to write.
Where are you? Is that you? And you didn't write anything. Oh, no, look, there it is. That's all right. So you got them all. What are you... All right.
Oh, she
all right,
started
here we go.
early, too.
Mitch, who's up first?
Let's have a look. Our first video today is Bewitched. Who have
The
a look.
lovely Bewitched girls. Scott, do you know Bewitched? Have you heard of them, or...?
I mean, the old TV show with the witch.
No.
Is that permanently in your mouth? Does it come out?
You know, you got a little something on your nose right here, baby.
Do you like Bewitched? Now. Do you like that? Did you like that song? It's all going to go horribly wrong. I can feel it.
No, have confidence. I think you did very well.
Well, if she liked it, I don't like it.
Mel, what do you think?
Do you know what? I think this is a lovely song from Bewitched. And someone was telling me before that they're doing a lot of stuff for the environment now, which is great, planting trees and things.
That's right.
But I
And
just
their
hope
CD
that
is
that is not
completely eco-friendly.
that is not real fur that they're wearing.
I'm sure it isn't. Well, if they're doing everything else eco-friendly, I'm
Well,
sure
we were
it is.
just saying it looks like nearly they weren't going to wear denim, but then it sneaks in there. But I think it's a lovely song,
You like
and
that?
I like the touch of what's the African guy in it? 'Cause he's got a really nice
Oh.
voice, hasn't he?
Lady Smith,
Thank
Blackman
you.
Brazos.
Yeah, so it's really nice. I like it.
Brilliant. All right, Natalie and Jack, what did you think of that?
No, I like it. I think it's nice, but
No, you don't know.
good to say. He's not going to
No, all I said was, right, is
No, go
that
on.
I don't really like that sort of music, yeah, but I like the animals in it. And I said that if you took away the girls in the song and put David Attenborough's voice, I think it would be all right. I'd watch it.
Who goes to number one? All right, grab your hands and we'll see if it's going to be a hit and miss or maybe for Bewitched, and I shall be there. Scott.
I disagree with him. I say take the animals out and leave the girls in.
Okay, so it's a hit. Mel.
Well, of course, it's Bewitched. Those lovely Irish girls. It's going to be a hit.
It's going to be a hit. Natalie and Jack. And Liz. Okay, it still means it's a hit though for Bewitched, and I shall be there. It's a hit. All right, Mitch, who's up next?
Let's have a look at video number 2.
I mean, the general consensus is that is just the most original song, isn't it? I mean, it's fantastic, really. Mel, number one, without a doubt?
Well, probably. It's one of those annoying ones, isn't it, that you can't get out your head.
It
But
does sound exactly
I'm not
the
impressed at all. I think it's very sexist. And it's not very 90s, it's not very girl power. The Spice Girls wouldn't like this song.
No.
And also, I'm quite surprised to know he's, looking like that, he's got a girl anywhere, never mind everything.
Natalie and Jack. Natalie, would you be his girl?
down the pan.
I don't say anything, I just think it's ridiculous. Robbie! Complete
Talentless.
Just where's
He sat-
Robbie?
after he made his first song, he must have sat there and just thought, oh, I'm just going to do it again. But like,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, now he's going 6.
Progressing.
Just go away.
All right. Gosh.
I gotta admit, I started getting scared because when I saw the guys in Navy uniforms all together, I had like a Village People flashback. I was getting scared. I couldn't even watch it after that.
All right, well, I don't think anyone likes that. Grab your hands and we'll see if it's going to be a hit and miss or a maybe for Lou Bega and I Got a Girl. Scott. And Miss. Mel.
I'm hoping it's going to be.
Natalie and Jack. Without a doubt, it's a miss. Mitch, did you like that one?
No, I thought it was dreadful.
It was dreadful,
But I also think that people are giving good opinions today. Mel C and Natalie and everyone giving great, honest opinions. I like that. Keep it up. Keep it up. Yeah.
All right, who's up? Third
So in other
and
words, my opinion.
No, you get Scott. Sorry, Scott.
Where is this cat?
Sorry, Scott. I'm hiding.
He's going to come in and beat you up now,
Yeah,
Mitch.
I can have you any day, all right, Scott? I'm behind the set. All right.
Would you be causing trouble?
I'll get my coat and out the door. Here's the next one. Here's a
Actually,
very...
this song, I know everybody's dancing to it. It's been kind of in clubs and discos for the last few years, and it's really weird to see a video for songs like that, I think. Because you dance to it, and I quite like that one. All right, what do you guys think, Natalie and Jack?
It's a dance track, and if you know, in a car or, you know, you just boogie along to it, don't you? I think it's quite nice. Oh, just you don't like anything.
No.
What do you like, Jack?
Turn it off.
Jack, what do you like? What do you like?
I want Jimi Hendrix on right now.
You and my brother should get together and jam or do something.
No, I mean, it's good for the dance scene, and, you know, people get down and have a good night. I mean, I respect it for that, but it's not my cup of tea.
It's not Jimi
If you're
Hendrix.
digging Hendrix, you can contact his family. I understand they're selling part of his grave and stuff. Did you hear about that?
No? What did you like that one?
No, they really are. Yeah, I like to hear women sing. It helps me relax. Yeah, I like it.
Mel! Mel! Please! What's lying on you, Mel?
You're too really nice. I definitely do like that song. It's one. I mean, it's not a great song, but it is one of them ones like when you're partying.
Yeah.
You know, sing along to
Great
it.
to dance
But the
to.
video, I thought it was my video for a minute, because have you seen Northern Star? Where you see my feet? I'm not plugging it. Saying about the feet. If anyone's seen it, you'll know what I mean. The feet and the coat.
You want me to beat her up?
But I don't think it's the best video, though. No.
She ripped you off? You want me to beat her up?
No.
Grab your hands, please! We'll see if it's going to be a hit and or maybe Scott. A maybe. Mel?
I think it is going to be a hit.
It's going to be a hit.
Yeah.
Natalie and Jack.
Oh, well, she
Don't you
ripped
do it,
you
because I
off.
don't
No,
want to do it.
well, Jack's that. Jack's that. But on this.
What are you? On this?
So in the middle. Yeah, leave it in the middle.
Maybe.
Leave it in the middle, which means it's going to be a maybe. Oh. No, go back, because apparently it's going to be number 1 tomorrow. Oh, so it's what we think.
Well, they stole from the best,
All right,
right?
let's get the results of our video Afghan. It was I for ingenious and innovative videos. Mitch, are you still? Brilliant. All right, Scott, Natalie, and Jack, you all got 6 out of 10. So East meets wrestler. Well done, 6 out of 10. You did win, and you got 10 out of 10. Have you won the video Afghan before when you've been on?
I think I own.
Oh, I think so. So for the 100th time, here we go. Congratulations! This is the Spice Girls! All right, Mitch, you really are very quiet. Are you scared?
No, I'm all right. I'm just sitting here in the corner doing my knitting like I do. It's all right.
What's our treat of the week?
Well, we need another EastEnder type. We've got Natalie and Jack. Is Janine? Where's Charlie Brooks? Put Janine on the set, because Janine, we've been rummaging around in the video archives, and have a look at this clip. We found you when you were 12, being a proper actress. Here we go.
I hold his promise here. I hold his promise here. Oh, that I was once an innocent maiden. Now what am I?
I could tell you.
But hark!
Hark.
I hear his footsteps.
Darling, you were marvellous. A triumph. Oh.
Charlie, where is that from? That's from probably my mum or my lovely boyfriend John. Hello. I'm going to kill you.
Hey, that's good comedy.
Thank you, Charlie. Thank you, Natalie. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Mel. Thank you, Scott Hall. Thank you, Mitch.
You're welcome. I'm hiding.
Thank you, everybody. Right now, it's time for Blobby's Hobby. See ya.